Hello Libra, how are you? I hope you're doing well and welcome to my channel. Libra, this will be a general reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So if you have Libra and any of those placements in your chart, this should just pop the reading for you, okay? Keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they're general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force it fit anything. And Libra, the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if a title catches your attention. If this reading doesn't resonate for you, you might want to check my channel, see the other readings I do for your sign or for one of your placement signs. And you might want to check the titles in those. You might find readings that might resonate more than this one. Okay? Sorry, I was thinking about other things. Anyway, Libra, do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. All that helps my channel grow. It's the best way to support a channel. And I do like to hear feedback from my viewers. Last but not least, Libra, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, or if you would like to make a kind donation and support my channel through those means, all the info is in the description box down below. Keep in mind that's the only way that you can contact me. There's no other way, and I do not reach out to anyone offering my services. So please be aware of any scams. All right, Libra. Okay, Libra, what this reading will be about this time for you, or the current energy that you're dealing with or will be dealing with soon. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so something about juggling. Maybe you just, I don't know, is taking one day at a time, on a step at a time. Let's see, okay? It's too soon to really... I guess it is. With this card crossing you, it could be a challenge or a blockage. 10 of Wands. Okay, so you are juggling your energy here. You might be a little overburdened. Maybe just too much in your hands, too much work, too much on your plate. And you're just, barely trying to take it one day at a time. Okay, you're surviving here. And I feel that some of you are in a bit of a repetitive cycle, or loop. It's like every day is becoming the same day, God, I hate when that word just always slips out of my mind, but you know what I mean. And I think it's time for you to change things here in your life. Okay, maybe it's time for you to bring something different. Just routine. Change your routine. Okay. And it might be time for you to release some burdens that you've been carrying for too long. They're not necessary. It's no longer needed that you carry these things with you. Some of them have been put on you, and some of them you just think that, or thought at some point that you had to carry them, and it's like you thought you were responsible, or you were obligated to carry this load. And no, you're not. Okay, it's time for you to drop this energy. Now, for some of you, some of you could also feel totally the opposite way. Maybe you've been carrying a weight, but you're almost there. You're almost reaching some type of finish line, and maybe you're trying to give up, or you're thinking about giving up. Maybe you shouldn't yet. Let me see, okay? I'll clarify soon what exactly is what I'm saying here. Page of Pentacles, crowning energy. Okay, this is in your conscious mind. You are aware of this, or it's just something that you're constantly thinking of. Page of Pentacles is about, a new beginning, a fresh new start. The question is, I'm still having a hard time here. Maybe you're desiring this. You're ready to give up on something when you're maybe just about this close to reaching the destination point. Or maybe it's time for you to break this repetitiveness in your daily basis, this routine. Change things so that you can have this new, fresh beginning, something different and stable, more than anything, something stable. More stable, more stability. I think that's what it is then. It's not you wanting to give up on something. I think you're being called to drop these burdens. They're not letting you move. They're not letting you change. They're not letting you manifest or do the changes that are needed in your life right now. Correct. The energy that's below you in your subconscious mind, you might not see this or you're not aware of it, but this is your higher self trying to tell you this, or just the divine, they're telling you that it's time to step out of this comfort zone, which probably isn't even that comfortable anymore. Okay? It's time to, rise and shine to a new beginning. So I think you're feeling this calling to change things now. Some of you could be having some type of anxiety or some bodily function behavior that's letting you know, that's your intuition, letting you know that it's time to change things. Mostly, it could be anxiety or just could even be a dreamy state where you're just constantly thinking about something else, something different. And that's our intuition kicking in, telling us that it's time to make a change here. That's that judgment call. Okay? So yeah, you have to leave something behind here. It's time to leave something behind. It's something that's been burdening you a lot, I think you're being called to ascend and to change your lifestyle. But where you're going, first of all, you don't need this. And second of all, you're not going to get there trying to carry this with you. Okay, so this has to be dropped and it has to be left behind. Okay, so you're being called to do so. The energy that's behind you, your recent past, or it's the energy that's pushing you through this. Something that happened in your past for some of you that's making you go through this. Recent past, or where you're coming from, or it's just something you're leaving behind. It's the Emperor, Aries energy. I get a sense that some of you, maybe some of you were very controlling at some point and now have seen that there's just no way that you can control everything, And maybe you're leaving that behind. You're understanding that there are things that are just out of your control, that maybe you're not in the position to be in control of things, okay? And maybe this is why you've been always burdened and kept in this repetitiveness, this juggling routine. You're tired of this. You want a new beginning, a fresh new start. Some of you could have dealt with an Aries, okay? Who was probably too demanding or something about him, a little stiff, uptight, I don't know. Take that as it resonates, okay? And leaving that behind also, okay? But also maybe I think that there's this energy that's supporting you, it's pushing you, of wanting to be more in control of your life without that controlling impulsiveness, just being more in charge of your time, your energy, not wanting to be juggling all the time. You want to be owner of your own energy now, of your own time, your own everything. Okay. The energy that's in front of you, where you're headed to, what's coming towards you, or maybe the near future. 5 of Cups. Libra. You will be releasing the sense of things not working, or this has to be released. Things not working in your favor always. You're always focusing on this negative aspect of your life. You have to see that whatever had to be lost here, it had to happen for you to maybe even value things which you're not seeing right now, to finally see them and value them more, which is these 2 cups behind you. Okay. But I think you're going to be releasing this sense of always missing out, things not manifesting the way you want them to, or things working out, or Some of you, I think that you are the ones who are going to, literally, you're going to kick those 3 cups on the ground. It's like, I don't need them anymore. And maybe that's when you're going to drop these burdens, You're going to probably understand that these 3 cups aren't meant for you. Okay, so take that as it resonates. And then you're going to turn around and then you're going to take these other 2 cups. It's like another opportunity. Okay? Either way, it's going to be good. That's a good energy. It's how you see yourself, how you're responding to a situation, or the energy that represents you. It's the Devil, Capricorn energy. I think you're gonna, or are starting to, it's like doing this shadow work, you're facing this shadow aspect of yourself, working with this shadow aspect of yourself. Breaking bounds or, chains, you're chained to something. And you're trying to work on this energy now, trying to understand. So it's like you're trying to understand the true meaning or the purpose of a situation that was just not the best at all for you, okay? And that's when we do true shadow work, it's very grounded energy. It's Capricorn energy, so it's not an easy energy to work with, Actually, it's not even grounded. It's like sub-grounded, It's like you're going down to do some really deep inner work here. Might be a little painful for some of you, but it has to be worked on, and I think that's good. Especially if you have to release something that has been burdening you. It's time to cut these chains. If you really want and are thinking about this, it's a small idea that started in your mind, this Page of Pentacle energy, this new beginning. But I think it's as small and as insignificant as it may seem. That's how big ideas or projects in life start, just with a small little. That's what the Page of Pentacles is. And it's all coming from, just being tired of dealing with this mundane energy, just this heaviness of living the same day over and over again. It's time for a change. And you know it well, or you're feeling it. You might not be aware of it totally, okay? But there's something It's starting to make you wonder. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to get serious, do some inner work and change my life. I've been in this energy for too long. This is the energy that's surrounding you, it's influencing you. Right? The other day I got this energy, and it's pretty much the same thing. 3 of Wands. I just keep forgetting, and I forgot to Google it up. It's like that Moses, holy Moses, on the top of, it's not Mount Zion. It's, God, if someone out there can chip in and tell me the name of that mountain. But it's the mountain where Moses climbs, and he can finally see the promised land before him. And that's pretty much the energy, It's you finally, after a lot of hard work, after all that climbing, after all that mileage through the dry desert and through all this situation that you've been through, you can finally see, you have reached this mountaintop, and you can finally see where you want to go to, This is not just waiting for your ships to come, but this is also maybe you making signs to those ships. It's like, I'm here, Then the ships will finally know where to land, to bring your gifts or whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. And I get this very strong energy about, it's you turning your back on something. It's pretty much the same thing here. That, like, he's got that back turn, but it's turning your back on something to improve things for you. Okay. But yeah, that's the energy that's surrounding you. It's influencing you. It's also supporting you. It's finally, it's like you're seeing this. I don't know, some of you could be having some dreams, about very lucid, vivid dreams about how your life should be, or how you would really like your life to be from now on. And that's that 3-1 energy also. It's just seeing the promised land from afar, But it's there. Now, maybe you're just thinking, well, what's the best way to get there? What's the best route I can take, Or how can I call those ships to come towards me? Okay. This is your hopes and fears. Knight of Cups, this is about changes, something that is emotionally fulfilling for you. You're hoping to be able to go on this quest, journey. It's like in search of the Holy Grail of your own happiness. That Holy Grail is your happiness. Is to be able to find it, to embark this journey and find it. And not only that, but it's about that self-recognition of, finally finding it. And don't even mind about the recognition of others. It's just your own recognition. Recognizing this self-fulfilling energy. It's about doing things for yourself. And it's this journey for the Holy Grail, Sometimes I think that's what the real Holy Grail is. How many wars, crusades, and all, how many people have died through the search of something that it's probably inside each one of us. And people have been looking for something more physical. You never know. Libra, this is in your outcome or advice. Hangman, okay? If you feel that you're stuck, that your whole world is upside down right now, it's only a stage, and I have a sense that it's the divine that's keeping you like this right now so that they can somehow work with you. It's like they have to put you still for a minute. The only way to do it is by grabbing you by the feet and hanging you upside down. It's just like, please wait. We have to work on these things before we can continue. Okay? This is very Piscean energy. But you might feel that nothing's working out right now for you. Okay? You're just tired of being stuck, you know? But some of you, I just heard it's just an illusion or an illusion. Okay, take that as it resonates. But it's also, you know, it's time. It's time to get unstuck. But, you know, don't force things. Just start releasing what is needed to be released here. Start facing your inner shadows, your darkest fears, doubts, whatever it is, it's keeping you bounded. There's something you have to deal with here. And make peace with it. So that you can move on. Because none of this is gonna help you either get there, or when you get there, it's not even needed there. And I just simply don't think you'll get there until you release it. It's as easy as that. Nine of Swords, bottom of the deck. It's stressing you. You have to listen to your intuition here. Listen to what your mind, your body is telling you. If you feel huge amounts of stress, try to quiet your mind and try to really listen to what it's telling you. But it's time to move out of this, okay? The energy is very strong. It's keeping you up late at night, not letting you rest properly. I think you're always thinking or feeling this all night and day because you're constantly thinking you want things to change. You want a new beginning. It's important that you listen to your mind, quiet your mind, and try to really listen and focus. That hangman energy, it's pretty much also that, you know, it's just quieting the mind and maybe even seeing things from another point of view. If you gotta be like upside down and see things from another angle, you know, that would probably help you. So take that as a resonates, okay? Interesting energy. Got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands, you know. It's time for this new beginning. It's time. I think you're ready for a change in your life. You're ready to embark on a new journey, to put yourself out there. Stop thinking that it's a decision. It's not a decision. You don't want to be in this energy anymore. Okay, let's see if I'm missing anything else, a warning or additional messages. Then we'll close the reading with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. Okay, one more. Okay. What else would you like to tell Libra regarding this reading or situation? Or if there's something very important that they need to know, what would it be? What else would you like to tell Libra, please? Thank you very much. Six of Swords, that's, you know, about moving on to calmer waters, putting yourself on the right path, okay? It's time. It's time to shift your energy somewhere else, okay? It's time to embark this new journey. It will be better. It might not feel for some of you that way, okay? this situation is not going to bring you anything in return where you're at right now. That's immediately what I just felt with this card. Okay, you just, you're just waiting, stuck here to see if something improves or something changes. Stop thinking that way, because you really want this, and the only way to have this new beginning is by changing the energy and changing your environment. You can feel it. If you feel something, that's a big sign. So it's time to drop what is no longer needed. It's time to stop focusing on what has never worked out for you. It's time for you to face your inner shadows, okay, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, even anything that has to be cut from your life, anything that you have to break free from to embark this new journey. Okay, but the situation is not going to bring you anything. Not where you're at or the way you're doing things. Okay? Okay, let's close the reading. Spirit of the animals, please. What else would you like to tell Libra regarding this reading or situation? What else do you want to tell Libra, please? Please be very, very clear. Just one card, if you may. Thank you. Libra, you have the dolphin. Play. I think that's very important. Just remain that playful energy. That's always going to help you. This energy hates playful energies. And even though it can be playful, but not in a good way, you have to be playful in another way. And that also always sets you free from this repetitiveness, this routine, this survival mode, this one day at a time, one step at a time. Well, it's not bad to be one day or one step at a time, Maybe I understand what that means, but I think it can become in the sense of it when you're just settling for less, you get too comfortable and you stop seeing a little further down the line, and you're being asked here. And not only that, but you are allowed to ask for more. Okay, don't settle for less. So one day at a time, one step at a time, that's what I mean, it shouldn't be that way. You are allowed to have a better lifestyle or more abundance and a more stress-free lifestyle. Okay? The dolphin is telling you to swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. That's very nice. Maybe that's that hangman energy, it's like, in a way, kind of like, even if you feel like things are stuck, just let things flow in a way, but don't be stuck. When I say let things flow, it doesn't mean that you should just sit and do nothing. No, on the contrary. You have to get up, you have to do the work, you have to do the changes that you have to. But that's why you're leaving this behind, maybe. Don't force them, okay? Don't try to control them, okay? Just play it by ear, one day at a time, okay? But try to make these changes. That's a good way of saying that, one step at a time, okay? That's the best way that you can deal with this energy, okay? But don't stay in that survival mode where you say, oh, well, I survive one day at a time, No, you don't want that. that can be, you can stay there forever, and it's not a way of living. That's for sure. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this reading helps you, it guides you somehow. If it does, if you like it, if you enjoyed, please do hit the like button. I would truly appreciate it very much. And leave me a comment. I would also appreciate that very, very much. Okay? Libra, I hope to see you next time. And as usual, please stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye, Libra.